Okay, so you've definitely seen those mind-blowing images popping up online, right? The ones
Yeah.
made by AI.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. They're everywhere now.
And it can feel like, well, a bit much trying to figure out all the different tools behind them.
For sure. It's exploded so quickly.
So in this deep dive, we really want to cut through some of that confusion, give you a clearer sense of the main AI image generators out there.
And then we'll get into Stable Diffusion specifically because its impact is actually, well, much broader than just making pictures.
Exactly. So the goal is, by the end, you'll have a better handle on their differences, what they're good at, maybe their weak spots too.
Right. We'll kind of cover maybe a top 5 based on the ones people generally know and what makes them distinct.
Sounds good. It really is amazing how fast this has all happened.
It really is. I mean, just a few years ago, this stuff felt like pure science fiction. Now look at it. So many different tools, each with its own creative flavor.
Okay, let's jump into some of those names people might recognize. T-Gelly 2, for instance, when that first landed.
Huge splash.
Yeah. What really struck me was how it took just like normal sentences
Yeah, natural language, yeah.
and turned them into pretty coherent, often really realistic images. Its strength was definitely understanding those detailed descriptions.
Right. It set a high bar for that language-to-image connection. But like you said, maybe it wasn't always the best with really wild or abstract concepts.
That's what I found sometimes. Okay, so then you've got Midjourney. People probably know that one, often through Discord.
Very popular. And it has a very specific aesthetic, doesn't it?
Totally. It's famous for that sort of artistic, almost dreamlike quality.
Yeah, visually stunning. Its power is generating those really imaginative results, sometimes even if your prompt isn't perfectly phrased.
Right. But the flip side might be getting super precise control, maybe a bit less direct sometimes.
That can be the trade-off, yeah. Getting it exactly how you want it might take more tweaking.
Okay, now, Stable Diffusion. The big difference here, you mentioned it earlier.
Open source.
Exactly. That's been such a game changer, hasn't it?
Absolutely massive. Its strength is just that accessibility. Anyone can download it, tinker with it, build on it.
Which is amazing.
Yeah.
Maybe the initial experience right out of the box wasn't quite as slick as some others.
Potentially, yeah. Some versions might need a bit more setup, unlike the more polished web interfaces.
Yeah.
But that open nature is key.
It really fueled this huge community, pushed development like crazy.
Unbelievable pace. Okay, another interesting one is Artbreeder.
Oh, yeah, that was different.
Very different approach. It's more about like breeding images, mixing existing styles and features together.
Right, like genetic mixing for pictures.
Kind of. Its strength is that controlled exploration, fine-tuning, creating subtle variations by combining things.
So less about a text prompt creating something totally new from scratch.
And more about manipulating and blending visual elements that are already there.
Gotcha. Okay, one more to sort of round out this quick tour, Night Cafe Creator.
Right. Night Cafe offers a lot of different tools together.
Yeah, that's its thing, right? Versatility. It bundles various AI art algorithms, including text to image, all in one spot.
Exactly. Strength is the sheer range of options, but maybe it doesn't have quite the same laser focus on one specific style like, say, Midjourney does.
Okay, so that gives us a feel for the spectrum: language focus, artistic style, open access, image manipulation, versatility. Now, let's circle back to Stable Diffusion. You said open source is key, but what is it fundamentally?
Well, at its core, it's an AI model trained to link text descriptions with images. The diffusion part is kind of neat. Imagine starting with pure noise, like TV static,
Okay.
and the AI gradually cleans it up step by step, guided by your text prompt until the image emerges.
Ah, okay. So it just diffuses away the noise to find the picture.
That's a good way to think about it. But the real breakthrough, tech-wise, was making it runnable on, well, more normal computers.
Not needing a supercomputer cluster.
Exactly. It cleverly separates parts of the process so it's less demanding on, say, your graphics card than earlier models might have been. That plus the open source thing.
Made it explode.
Precisely. It's not locked down by one company, so you see tons of variations, specialized models. People are constantly innovating with it.
Right. More accessible, more adaptable. And this is where it gets really interesting for me. You mentioned it's used for more than just static images now.
Oh, absolutely. The underlying tech, this ability to generate complex data from prompts, is proving super flexible.
So where else is it popping up?
Well, a big one is video. We're seeing Stable Diffusion techniques adapted for video generation and editing.
Wow, okay. Like describe a scene change and it just does it.
Kinda, yeah. Or generating short clips from text. It's still developing, but the potential is huge. And also 3D model creation.
3D, how does that work?
Similar principle. adapting the model to generate or refine 3D shapes based on text descriptions. Think about game development, virtual reality, design.
Yeah, that's a massive leap from just 2D images.
It really is. It shows that the core idea, learning relationships between different kinds of data, like text and pixels, can be extended.
So it's the fundamental way it learns and translates information that makes it so versatile.
Exactly that. It learned text to image, but that framework applies elsewhere. And because it's open source, the community is pushing those boundaries constantly, which means, new tools and possibilities keep appearing.
Okay, so quick recap then. We've seen this range of AI image tools, DALL-E 2 with its language skills, Midjourney's artistic flair, Stable Diffusion's open access, Artbreeder's mixing, Night Cafe's versatility.
Each with its own strengths and focus.
Right. And Stable Diffusion, particularly because it's open, is becoming this foundational tech that goes way beyond just those cool pictures we see first.
Which leads to, I guess, a final thought for people listening.
Yeah.
As these technologies get better and weave themselves into more tools we use every day, how might they actually change your work or your hobbies or just your interests? What new things might become possible for you?
Definitely something interesting to chew on. Thanks for taking this deep dive with us today.